11, right off the bat.
Where am I? It's dark. I can't see anything.
You're still alive, I see.
Mary? Is that you? What's happening? Where's your mother?
My mother? You killed her, remember?
Yes. That's right. I killed her. With my own hands. What horrible thing have I done?
Actually, you've done several. It's hard to list them.
I succumbed to his influence.
You mean... you were possessed? Father?
I like how willing she is to just accept this.
Yes, I was manipulated. Manipulated by a devil named Virgil.
Virgil?
He's attempting to bring the demon world back to this modern day. A world that Sparta once sealed off.
Sparta? I thought he was a myth.
If the demons return, this world will be thrown into chaos. Stop him. Stop Virgil.
Me?
You're such a sweet child. Just like your mother.
Father! Father!
There you go, at least let him have his book.
Virgil.
Alright, Mission 11, Revenge. Give a guest from the past an adequate homecoming. Oh, this mission's not that bad. It is a little annoying, though. Alright, so we're going back to Gunslinger. For the most part, all the upgrades are just more powerful charge shots. With the Artemis, you do get a new ability called Sphere, though. Sphere is pretty cool. Well, Sphere itself isn't that cool, but it has a crazy combo called Acid Rain that is really cool. And then with the Spiral, we get the ability to ricochet shots, and level 2 just increases the amount of ricochets. Alright. And let's go with Artemis, Ebony Ivory. And then we're going to launch Cerberus, Agni, and Rudra. Technically, you don't really need the Cerberus. It just helps a tiny bit for this one part that's coming up. Well, actually, no. You know what? Screw it. Rebellion. The reason you would want Cerberus is because its Devil Trigger runs a tiny bit faster than the others, but we should be alright. Rebellion Stinger can make up for it. You'll see what I'm talking about in a minute. But let's just get going. Gee, I wonder how Lady's doing. Nope. Don't care. Alright. Hey. What? Knock me off, you bastard. You fuck. There we go. Whoops, not this way. So this room's pretty cool. It's like a big old clock tower. And then come up here for a Devil Star, and you need the air hike in order to jump up to here, where there's a secret mission. And this secret mission is the reason I wanted, Cerberus. But we'll deal without. Alright, Hang 10. Obtain the blue orb fragment within the time limit. This is just a race. Now, I think the intended way they want you to do it is to body surf on all the enemies, but fuck it, we'll just pop Devil Trigger and run. As many corners as you can, so you gotta make good time. And once Devil Trigger runs out, just sting her. Okay, we might... we should make it, hopefully. Yeah, we're good. Barely, but we're good. Yeah, not too hard. Oh, by the way, the Enigmas respawn in this room, so fuck it, just keep moving. Also, if you come up here... there's a blue orb fragment. Now, you know what? It's been a while. How about we meet a new enemy? And this enemy sucks. These are Soul Eaters. Here's the deal with them. They will only become... Why did you go that way, Dante? I was holding back. Camera angles must have messed it up. They will only materialize while you're not looking at them. So, just hang back for a bit. Let them come to you. Oh boy. You guys are gonna be a pain in my butt, aren't you? And yeah, they can teleport too, so be aware of that. But yeah, twosome time means you can shoot behind you without ever turning around. So that's very useful for dealing with them. But mostly, these guys just suck, and I hate them so much. Got tired of you. I was trying to do variety, but you're a bastard, so fuck it. Yeah, I hate them. They're probably the most annoying enemy in this game, in my opinion. Just because of that whole you have to turn away from them shtick. Alright, so... this is a quick little puzzle room. Just gotta push the statues into the holes. That's all it is. So this one, they start you off all the way on the other end. Come on. Alright. Now we get into a fight with more Soul Eaters because I hate my life. Oh, and also a Hell Vanguard. Goody. Here's Acid Rain, by the way. Oh my god. I'm gonna kill myself. I hate Soul Eater so much. So I know I said this mission's not bad, but The Soul Eaters make this so much worse than it needs to be. Come on. There we go. Got one of them at least. Oh, you were actually... Okay. Where the hell are you? You're over there. Oh my god. Please die. There we go, Jesus. I hate Soul Eaters so much. I know I previously had a lot of hate for Arachnes, but I'll take them over Soul Eaters any day of the week. At least with Arachnes, I can hit them when I want to hit them. Anyways, yeah, move that statue for a Holy Water and a Health Orb. And now for another Combat Adjudicator for Agni and Rudra. This one you need a double S ranking for. Super easy. Alright. Now, admittedly, I should have done that before I grabbed the health orb, because if you grab health orbs while you're at full health, they turn into red orbs instead, but whatever, I wasn't thinking. Not a big deal. Alright. Oh, what? Yep. Sorry, I was concentrating a little bit. Yeah, that's a pretty neat sequence. I like it. Alright, so now I'm getting to the revenge portion of our mission title. So for this, we're going to actually trade out... let's go, yeah, Shotgun Spiral. And Agni Rudra... yeah, this is fine. I might want... no, save the orbs, save the orbs. I was thinking about buying a blue orb just as safety, but we should be good. Ooh, the torture chamber. Alright. This is Beowulf, the Lightbringer.
Didn't your mother ever teach you how to use a door?
Everybody hates how Dante smells in this
Tell
game.
you what, next time I'll try and wear some cologne, okay?
It's the stench of betrayal, the odor of that accursed Sparta. I will annihilate every last blood relation of Sparta!
A son cleaning up his dad's mess, huh? Where have I heard this story before?
Oh, oh. Alright, so Beowulf's thing is his face is actually his weak point. So if you can hit that with your devil arms, you'll be good to go. That was not what I wanted. Alright. By the way, using High Time with Rebellion will put you at just the right height to smack his face. And watch out once this happens. Because he's gonna do this now. I'm just gonna basically, yeah, I fucked that up. Basically, I'm just gonna chip away at him a little bit with, oh boy. Yeah, he can do that attack too, which, gets in a pretty big radius in front of him, so try not to be in its range. He's about to explode again. So yeah, the ricochet shot with Spiral, it's really only good for big groups of enemies because it goes around the room. It's not good at single target situations like this. Oh boy. There we go. Quick little shotgun spam to finish it off. Yeah, Beowulf's a pretty fun fight. He is a tough son of a bitch the first time you fight him. Like, ooh, oh god, that always looks so brutal.
The odious one whose heart pumps the blood of Sparta. Though my sight is gone, I remember your scent. I shall hunt you down through eternity if I must, till I rid this earth of your foul smell.
Why do I have to take the heat for my father? Come on, man. Cut me some slack.
But yeah, he is a tough son of a bitch the first time you fight him. Like, he took me so many tries when I was first playing this game, but eventually you just kind of learn that most of his attacks focus on the ground in front of him, so if you could just hover around his head, you'll usually be good. Oh yeah, and Arkham's gone. Uh-oh. But yeah, that's mission 11. It's a short one, it's not too bad. Minus the Soul Eaters can go to hell. Ugh, oh god, all that damage from... I still blame the Soul Eaters for all of that. Shut up, I know I took more damage during the boss than the Soul Eaters. Shut up. Oh no. now I'm radioactive. That can't be good.
This is amazing! Even the Devil Boy is no match for it. Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. You're not going to shoot me, are you?
It's
If you
tempting.
do, I'll die. You know?
It's even more tempting now.
To shut you up. It bugs the crap out of me when someone talks more than I do.
Don't act so rashly, my boy. I've got a doozy of a story for you. But if you snuff out my voice like that, I won't be able to tell it now, will I? Whew. Thought I was a goner for sure. Oops. You saw it too, didn't you? That huge tower jutting out of the ground. That thick shaft that causes women to shudder. Is actually a tunnel, linking the demonic domain to the human world. And of course, your brother Virgil is the one who controls it by using your mommy's amulet.
Amulet?
Scene there.
He's headed to the control room in the basement. If you don't hop down there quick like a bunny, he'll open the gate to hell. Isn't that a scary thought?
And you're telling me this because...
Oops! I forgot to mention one teeny little item. That gizmo there is actually the key to move forward. But the tricky thing is, it sucks the souls of those who hold it. So I think you'd better hurry.
Oh, thanks for the tip.
But in return for your soul, it'll give you power. Marvelous, isn't it?
12.
Just let your young spirit drive you, and go for it!
Wish you would've
Where
told me
was
that in
that
the
hooked
first
up
place.
to?
You big mouth moron.
Hey, remember that mission in DMC1 where, as long as you held the key of sunlight, your health would slowly drain? Similar idea, except in addition to your health constantly draining, you are an infinite devil trigger. But yeah, Mission 12, Hunter and Hunted. Reclaim the bridge before the soul is lost forever. Basically that means get to the bridge before you die. And we're going to be doing Royal Guard for this one. And all you get in level 2 of Royal Guard is you can block and release in the air. Nothing super fancy. I mean, it makes you more versatile if you're good at Royal Guard, sure, but as we all know, I am not. Alright, so we're actually going to be using Rebellion and Nevin for this one. Because while I got Infinite Double Trigger, Nevin lets me fly, so that's cool. And while we're here for Nevin, let's give it Reverb Shock, which is basically Nevin's Stinger. And Reverb Shock's kind of cool because you can do it without having to pull Nevin out first. And it'll just automatically be out for your next Nevin attack, which is handy. But really, for this first part of the mission, our focus is not on style, it's on speed. Alright. So, let's try this again. I don't know how that audio splice is going to work. I'll figure it out. But, here we go. No, don't target him. Yep. And this part does feel pretty awesome because you feel like such a badass, just ripping through shit. And got a care in the world, but with your health slowly draining, you need to make sure you're doing work. And this is an awesome crowd control move. Bust out. Go. Okay, that was the last one. And hey, remember this green orb that was down here? Nice little checkpoint for us to make sure we're topped off going into the next room. I realize I haven't been royal guarding very much, but like I said, I don't particularly care about style. I only care about speed right now. Okay. Now, interestingly enough, the enemies still drop Devil Trigger orbs for some reason, even though we are in infinite Devil Trigger during this part, but yeah, whatever. Alright, so Blood Goyles now. You don't have to kill these guys, but I could really use the health. Because a side effect of this section here, where you have infinite Devil Trigger, is that all the enemies will always drop a green orb. Now sometimes they'll drop bigger ones, but the size doesn't really matter. We just want the orbs to keep our health up. Oh, God damn it. Camera angles. Alright. Again, you don't have to fight these Blood Goyles here, so I won't. Now this room's a lot of fun, because we have a Hell Vanguard to deal with. Really, the Hell Vanguard's gonna kind of be our top priority. Whoop. Damn it. Alright. Spotted too late that it was doing a ground one. Anyways, the Hell Vanguard's going to be our top priority because it drops a full heal green orb upon its death. Even saw that one too late. There we go. And once it's dead, everything else becomes much easier to deal with. Yep. Ah, cameras. Okay. Cameras! Okay. And that's the end of the Devil Trigger section. It was brief, but fun while it lasted. And using that haywire generator, we're able to connect the bridges and move on. Move on to what exactly? Well, I'm glad you asked. Because we're moving on to a Jester fight. But before we do that, I'm gonna switch out Nevin here for Agni and Rudra. Just for a little bit more damage and since it's a one-on-one fight, Nevin's really not gonna do much to help us. Right, so this fight with Jester is actually tougher than the previous one for a couple small reasons. First off, he takes more shots to stop this bullet dancing phase, so make sure you're on top of that. Damn it. Oh boy. Of course, recognize too late that that's the orb pattern he's going for. And here's his second phase. Joy. So now he has this Joker Ball who can attack you in various ways, and they all suck. The one that I usually get is he will prep bombs in his mouth and then spit them at you. This one just kind of restricts your movement with these red walls. But you can destroy the ball. You do enough damage. Usually I don't, but this time I did. And watch out, because he likes to land on you too. Alright, here's the shit where he blasts bombs out of his mouth. God damn it. I need to no, don't regenerate health right now, because he's almost dead. Alright, that's it.
Excuse me?
Another attack the ball can do is it can summon up those red door grab hands from below you. And that is also a very annoying one to deal with. Yeah, I just don't know why. I cannot deal with the Jester Ball. And I hate it. Alright. So since he did a lot of damage to us, we're going to buy a blue orb just to refill health. And we'll try Cerberus. We'll try, see how it goes. 'Cause up next, we have another boss. Yeah. And this boss is probably one of my least favorites, if only because I really don't understand how it works. Anyway, so here's the underground arena, otherwise known as a bridge. It's a very gothic looking bridge too, I love it.
Talk about horsepower.
That pun was terrible, Dante. Goddamn.
A chicken race with a horse, huh? Fair enough.
Okay, this is Garion, the Time Steed. Why is he called the Time Steed? You'll find out in a little bit. Basically, he's going to pass us by a couple times on this bridge, and I'm just going to pelt him with bullets. When he passes by, wow. How did I not get hit there? And after a couple passes, he'll stop. Should be right now, yep. There we go, do enough damage and you'll move on to phase 2. You'll also switch to phase 2 if you just waste enough time, but this time we triggered it by damage.
First chicken, now gladiator. This just keeps getting better and better. Too bad there's nobody here to enjoy the show!
Alright, phase 2. Phase 2 always starts off with Garion running around and shooting missiles at you. And wow. Now there's actually 2 parts to Garion you can shoot, or can attack. The horse itself and the carriage. You'll do more damage if you attack the horse, but just know that the carriage is also a viable target. Now you can't like break the carriage or anything like that, so wow. Oh, I still had Cerberus. God damn it. Now, you can also... I tried to do it there, but you can also get on top of the carriage, which will protect you from these missiles as he runs around, but I fucked it up. Really? Right as I land? Yeah, and that right there is why Garion is the Time Steed. Because he has the power to slow down time. And he uses it very offensively to try and fuck you up. Damn it. Bad timing on my part. Wow. Now, he hasn't gone into his new attacks yet. So remember when I said he can use his time stop powers very offensively. Okay, here we go. Yeah, this is what I meant. Now he can summon his orbs to chase you, and I feel bad about this, but in the interest of not doing this mission again, because it's a long one, it's going to reflect very badly on my grade at the end of the mission, but fuck it. Yeah, now, whenever he hits you with one of those orbs, you're going to have to deal with spears. And those orbs are fucking everywhere. But just a quick air hike will usually get you out of it. Well, I say quick air hike, but you know what I mean. Away from me. Damn it. Alright, now he's playing chicken with us again. Hey, got him to stop. Nice. Yeah, he's gonna die here. There we go. I feel bad about using an item, but hell with it. Like I said, this is like this is probably the only boss I really just do not understand. And we don't get a weapon for beating him, actually. Oddly enough. But what we do get... is his power to stop time. The Quicksilver style. And yes, this is an actual style. Essentially, with this style, we can temporarily go into super speed. And it's very cool. It's one of my favorite styles. Now let's check in with Virgil.
Seed of Sparta! I told you that I remembered your ancient saint. No matter where you went to, you could never hide from me. You're not the one I faced before. But this smell, there are two of them. That excrement Sparta had two sons.
Excrement. Nice. And now in an interesting twist of things, Dante actually doesn't get a new devil arm from him. Virgil does. And Virgil gets the cool devil arm acquiring cutscene. But that is the end of the mission. Yeah, no, it wasn't my greatest showing, but hey, whatever. I finished it, right? Okay, let's see. How did this work? Do the thingy with the amulets, and then... I do like that they use the amulets and Virgil in this game. It's like a nice callback to Devil May Cry 1. It's very nice, I like it. And every bit of dark magic ever always uses blood. And it's like, isn't that unsanitary? Shouldn't you use something else? By the way, 13. Like, you're gonna get tetanus if you keep cutting yourself like that. I'm just saying. Alright, Mission 13. Chaos's Warm Welcome. Battle of Blood and of Brothers. Ooh, Battle of Brothers, you say? That must mean Virgil's on its way. Right, so... Quicksilver. Now this style doesn't have anything specifically mapped to the style button on its own. What you have to do is you press the style button while you're locked on and you'll slow down time. Now let's go Rebellion on Rudra. Yeah. Now Quicksilver does eat up your Devil Trigger, so just for safety's sake I'm gonna buy a purple orb in order to give me a little bit more time. It's roughly... Every Devil Trigger rune's roughly a second of Quicksilver time, sort of. And then we're also going to power up Ebony and Ivory once for a secret mission that we're going to do later on. Not right now, but later on. Alright, let's get started. Alright, to start off with, we get into a fight with some damned pawns. And you'll see one in the back there with a, You'll see one in the back there with a staff. That is a damned bishop. And the bishop is super annoying because he has this attack. He summons these little tiny fireballs that can hurt you if you touch them. Then he turns those fireballs huge. And launches them in every direction. The easy way to avoid it is to just jump once the fireballs get big. Because you can't launch those fireballs upwards, only horizontally. Individually, the damn chess pieces aren't that bad. The problem is, you pretty much never fight them individually. And when they're in a big group in a small space like that, they suck. You know what else sucks? This secret mission. Alright, secret mission 8. Tough guys. Destroy every enemy. This one is hard. In fact, it's so hard I had to do post-commentary. Yeah, actually what happened at this point is somebody came in, started talking to me, and I thought, well, recording's ruined, I'm just going to do a practice run of this secret mission while I'm talking to them. And it turned out I actually did better than I usually do, so in the end I decided, you know what, I'm just going to keep this and do post-commentary over the section where the person's still talking to me. But anyways... yeah, this mission sucks, because we start off with a batch of 4 arachnids. Now, as you kill enemies, more are going to come in. Oh, and at first, The next two enemies are going to be two big Arachnes, which is what I'm hunting for right here. There he is. Or there she is, I guess. And after the second big Arachne, the next enemy coming is going to be a Hell Vanguard, followed by another Hell Vanguard. Which means that you can have two giant Arachnes and two Hell Vanguards fighting you at the same time, and it sucks. But dealing with Arachnes is the sole reason I went into this mission with Agni and Rudra, because Agni and Rudra have enough stopping power to keep them at bay. But I wasn't paying attention, I killed a small Arachne, so now we have a Hell Vanguard on our butts. As you can see, I am not good at dealing with all of these at the same time. Thankfully, though, the big Arachnes are dead, so it's just the Hell Vanguards and the small Arachne left. And since this area is big enough and open enough, you can actually dodge the Hell Vanguards easy enough, as long as they're not doing their teleporting thing at the same time. But that's all for post-commentary. See you guys later. Sorry about that. Post-commentary should be over now. But yeah, fuck this fight. When I said this secret mission's hard, I was not exaggerating in the slightest. Please die. Not quite. Alright, getting there though. Alright, that one's dead. Alright, now that it's just one in a big open space, you can just focus on it very easily. Yeah, we will do it. This time? No, you don't? Alright. I think we got this in the bag, finally. Got him. Alright, Jesus. Fucking finally. That mission sucks. I hate it. Fighting two Hell Vanguard. Can you imagine fighting two Hell Vanguards with two giant Arachnes at the same time? That happened in one of my practice runs because I wasn't paying attention to what enemy I killed when. And yeah, it's not fun. But it's over. So, ignore that door. We can't do anything in there right now. Instead, go in this door. The Lux Luminous Corridor. And if you come up here, there is, I believe, a Devil Star? Yeah. Which, yeah, not really going to use, but it's nice to have. I need to regen some health here.
You scared?
Watch out for the friggin' bishop.
You scared?
Very nice. You actually don't have to fight those guys, I just do. Anyways, come in here for... Actually, I do not want to be in here yet, my bad. I need to do something else first, real quick. We actually need to change up our style a little bit. We need Gunslinger. Well, we don't need it, but it's going to save me a headache if we do switch to Gunslinger just real quick. In addition, we're also going to change our control mappings very quickly back to the default. And the reason for that is there's going to be a part here where I need to mash guns as fast as I can. And it's a little hard to do that when you got it mapped to L1, because I can't mash with my index finger fast enough. I can mash with my thumb fast enough, though. So that's why we're going to do that. Anyways. So what do we got here? Another light puzzle. You might think you need to direct it to that statue, but that's not possible. So you need to actually come over here. Let's get the Jorhauken. And this secret mission. This secret mission is why we need Gunslinger. Secret Mission 9. Target practice. Do not let a single enemy escape. I'm going to need to mash guns for this, so I need the Gunslinger's Rapid Shot, and I also need the Gunslinger's charge ability to make this easier. And this is also why I leveled up Ebony and Ivory. So I can... Ready? No, that's the wrong one. Okay, we're good. Targeted the wrong one for a second. Target that one. Come on. Oh, we might be screwed. Yeah, damn it. He targeted the wrong one. He's supposed to always start off targeting the Wraths instead of the Lusts, or the Prides, rather. But yeah, you can't let a single enemy escape, as it says. There we go, that's better. Just gonna wait a second is all. Good. Good. Alright. Good. You can also use Quicksilver if you have the Devil Trigger runes to spare to slow down the enemies to make sure they escape slower. But I would rather be using the Gunslinger for this. What? No. Oh, damn it. That might have been it. No, we got him. Okay, good. Okay, these next ones are going to come very fast because they're just Wraths. Okay. I think that's it. Yep. Alright, good. 2 tries isn't great, but I got it in the end. Alright. Oh, once you solve the light puzzle, anytime you come back to this room, the statues are gone. And again, I don't really need to fight these guys for health or Devil Trigger runes or orbs, so I'm just going to ignore them. Well, maybe I could use the orbs, but screw it. Alright, next we're actually going to do Swordmaster, just to help me out a little bit here, because we've got a combat adjudicator for Nevin, and it's double S. Which, just using Nevin's abilities alone is a little hard to do. Not impossible, but hard. So here we go. Almost there. This should do it. Wait, no, not quite. Almost, though. Oh, there it is. It looked like it wasn't going to make it. But yeah, there we go. Now then, I could use Niven in the fight coming up here if I was crazy, but I would rather use, let's go Cerberus. Rebellion Cerberus sounds good. And yeah, Ebony Ivory Shotgun works. But let's bring back Quicksilver. That's the style we're supposed to be using for this mission. Alright, and we're still at full health, so we're ready to go. Into probably my favorite boss in this game.
Why isn't this working? Is there something missing? Must
Have you tried
more
turning your
blood
demon tower
shed?
off and on again?
You seem to be in a bad mood.
What was your first fucking clue? Damn it!
So, my mother's amulet is the key that unlocks the door to the demon world. Good plan, Pop.
My mother
Just
too,
the
asshole.
opposite, actually. Originally, it was the key to the demon world, but was given to humans as a gift.
It doesn't matter to me one way
And that's a
or
bit of
the other.
backstory we don't need to go into right
More
now.
importantly, I've come all this way.
I'm sure they explain the manga adaptation.
I'm sure you have time for one more game, right?
Why not? After all, we share the same blood. I'll just use more of yours to undo Daddy's little spell.
So, you want a piece of me, literally? Okay, bro. Come and get it, if you can.
So yeah, in a bit of cockiness, Virgil, he's not going to use his Yamato, and instead, he's going to fight us with just Beowulf. He's mostly going to use that dive kick move, which is actually pretty easy to avoid.
You will not forget this devil's power. Come and get me. Were these my opponents?
But I forgot I switched back the... I forgot I switched the buttons back to their defaults, so I'm a little button-tied right now. And watch out for his parries. Oh, what? Thought you would be closer. Maybe you want to not be in Devil Trigger.
This may be fun. Now, motivate.
God damn, he's being very trigger happy with that Devil Trigger. Yeah. Oop. But look. Now it's also worth noting he does regen HP in Devil Trigger, just like you do. Oh, now he's switched over to phase 2. Just when he bust out the Yamato again. Oh. My bad. I thought he was done with his slashes. That was me fucking up.
Come on, now, motivate.
Whoop, wait. Not expecting him to Devil Trigger right there. Anyways, even though he does regen health in Devil Trigger, for some reason he stops caring about blocking bullets while he's in Devil Trigger. So you can kind of negate his game there. Whoop. Oh, hi. Didn't think you were still right there. My bad. Nope, that's not the weapon I thought I had. I am just fucking this up, aren't I? And I just dived right back into him. Damn it. There we go. It's my fault. I got directionally confused there. I thought I was dodge rolling, but I was jumping back. Oh, hey, lady. Nice of you to join us.
No place for a little girl. So beat it.
Shut up! You forced him into this.
Is that what you think? Foolish girl.
I like this three-way fight of everybody trying to fight Virgil. It's kind of cool.
Bravo! Bravo!
And look who it is.
I never dreamed that things would go so smoothly. Well done, everyone. Well done.
You.
Don't be a bad girl, Mary. Or you can expect a spanking from Daddy later. Jester's gonna spank you, but spank you on the bar.
Buffoon! I don't know where you came from, but you don't belong here. Now leave!
Yeah, so I guess Virgil's never seen Jester before.
Zowie, that was close. But you've taken quite a trouncing today, haven't you, Virgil? You could have chopped me into confetti by now if you were in tip-top condition.
Damn you!
You have lost.
Also, yep, big surprise.
Estimated humans.
Arkham was Jester the whole time.
What's going on?
Good girl. Pure and innocent.
And this is such a neat
Just
idea
like your
that he just transforms between camera shots. So I gotta wonder what it looks like to them.
My dear.
Ooh, damn, that looked like it hurt.
You want to know why the spell didn't break? Virgil? You have the 2 amulets and Sparta's blood. You had everything you needed to unleash the evil.
I told you before, I don't like anybody who has a bigger mouth than mine.
You are wounded and weak. Even I can do this to you.
2 amulets. A set of Sparta's blood. Now, I need one more key. He sacrificed 2 things to suppress the tremendous force of this tower. His own devil's blood and a mortal priestess. I needed you.
That's a painful
In
moment right
whose
there.
body flows the same blood as the sacrificed woman. His spell cannot be undone without your blood.
Wouldn't your blood work though too, since you're her
Kind of
father? Or-
ride, you know.
Oh no, it must be on her mother's side. Never mind.
If any of you had died before getting
Ah,
here,
of course,
our
priestesses
little
only
plan
pass
would have
along the
gone
female
to
side.
waste. Ha! Therefore, my job was to make you battle each other in order to weaken you. But at the same time, I had to guide you here and make sure that you were kept alive. I even went so far as dressing like a complete idiot. It's time for bed, Mary. You can visit your dear mother. Whoa!
Try me.
It's time for the clown to bow out, Arkham.
Dude, the show's over.
Impressive.
Let's see, he just changed right in front of them.
Expected nothing less
What does that
from
look
the
like to them? I
closest
want to know.
descendants. But aren't you forgetting something, Virgil? The spell is broken. What do you think will happen next? Let's welcome chaos.
Hey, chaos is welcome. Oh shit, motherfucker knows capoeira. Arkham for guest character in Tekken 7, by the way.
Wait for the birth of a new god. I shall take over the power of Sparta!
Okay, Arkham, it's not that funny. It's... joke ended. But yep, big twist. Arkham is now the main villain of the game, not Virgil. Alright, but that's the end of Mission 13. And, ooh, boy, all that damage I took in that... really, it's like 90% that secret mission. Although Virgil did get him quite a few licks as well. God damn, that secret mission is hard. So we're just gonna be defensive. Oh wow, mid-air, really. Oh my god. Damn it. Oh, so close. I took too much damage during the bridge part. God damn it. God damn it. See what I mean about this secret mission being really fucking hard? God damn it, whenever I want Arachnes to be near me, they're not. I'm just gonna die. Fuck it. Ah, god damn it.